Let's be real for a moment. Studying can feel like a chore, right? You sit down with your books, ready to dive in, and 5 minutes later, you're scrolling on your phone or staring at the ceiling. We've all been there, and it's okay. The good news? It doesn't have to stay that way. In this video, we're going to tackle the problem head-on with 8 actionable tips to reignite your interest in studying. Grab a notebook or just sit back and listen. Let's figure this out together. Hash 1. Identify the root cause of your disinterest. Before we fix the problem, we need to know what's causing it. Is it boredom? Stress? Maybe you feel overwhelmed or can't see the point in what you're learning. For example, if math feels like a nightmare, ask yourself why. Is it because the concepts seem abstract? Or maybe past struggles have made it daunting? Once you know what's holding you back, it's easier to address it. Think of it as troubleshooting your brain. Find the issue to fix the issue. 2. Break down the material into smaller chunks. Ever look at a huge textbook and think, nope, not happening? That's because our brains hate overwhelm. Instead, break it down. Studying 10 chapters at once feels impossible, but tackling 2 pages at a time? Totally doable. For instance, if you're prepping for an exam, focus on just one topic per session. Smaller goals are easier to achieve and keep you motivated as you check things off your list. 3. Make your study environment inviting. Let's face it, a cluttered desk and a noisy room don't exactly scream study haven. Create a space that makes you want to sit down and learn. Add some good lighting, keep it organized, and maybe throw in a motivational quote or two. Got a favorite candle or playlist? Use them. When your environment feels cozy and welcoming, you'll find it easier to focus. 4. Connect learning to real-world applications. One of the main reasons we lose interest in studying is that it feels irrelevant. But what if it wasn't? Think about how the material applies to real life. For instance, learning about percentages in math. Imagine how useful that is for shopping sales or budgeting. Studying history? Relate it to current events. The more meaningful your studies feel, the more invested you'll become. 5. Reward yourself. After completing tasks. Who doesn't love a little reward? It doesn't have to be anything extravagant, just something that makes you feel good. Finished reading that chapter? Take a 10-minute break to watch a funny video. Got through a tough problem set? Treat yourself to your favorite snack. Rewards train your brain to associate studying with positive outcomes, and over time, you'll find it less of a drag. 6. Create study goals with a purpose. Studying for the sake of studying is draining. Instead, tie your study sessions to clear, meaningful goals. Maybe it's acing an exam, landing your dream job, or simply understanding a subject better. Write down your goals and remind yourself of them regularly. For instance, if you're learning a new language, picture yourself confidently speaking it on your next vacation. Purpose fuels motivation. 7. Incorporate interactive learning techniques. Textbooks are great, but they're not the only way to learn. Mix it up. Watch a YouTube tutorial, try a learning app, or quiz yourself with flashcards. For example, if you're studying geography, play an online map quiz to test your knowledge. The more engaged you are, the more fun studying becomes, and the less it feels like a chore. 8. Vary your study routine. Finally, don't let your routine get stale. Studying in the same spot at the same time, in the same way, can lead to burnout. Change things up. Try studying in a cafe one day and at the library the next. Switch between subjects or alternate between reading, writing, and discussing. Variety keeps things fresh and helps you stay engaged. Wrapping it up. At the end of the day, studying isn't just about passing exams or completing assignments. It's about learning, growing, and building a better future for yourself. These tips won't magically make you love every subject, but they will help you push past the disinterest and find your rhythm. Now, here's your homework. Don't worry, it's easy. Pick just one of these tips and try it today. Let me know in the comments which one worked best for you. And if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more practical tips and motivation. Remember, you've got this. Studying might not always be fun, but with the right approach, it can be manageable and even enjoyable. Until next time, keep learning and stay curious.